Hey viewers, my name's Kara. I'm your host for Tuesdays here on The Pagan Perspective, and this week we're talking about tattoos. This week's topic comes from our very own Yucca, and in case you haven't noticed, or in case we haven't mentioned it before, it's the collab's anniversary. The weeks are kind of weird, like we number the weeks in our own heads on the channel as the team. We number the topics, so there's 52 topics in a year, right? 52 weeks in a year. But the way that it works out, depending on where the date falls, the 52nd week was 2 weeks ago. So this is actually the second week of our 8th year of the collab, even though the actual date that is the collab's anniversary is today. That day also happens to be someone very important's birthday. It's me. My birthday. Happy anniversary to the collab. This week I'm talking about tattoos. The question is, do we have any tattoos? If so, do they have any spiritual significance to us? And what are our general views on the subject? So, first things first, do I have any tattoos? I do not. Yet. There is at least one thing that I want to get, and I have to thank someone for that. The reason I say someone is there was a challenge that was given to me years ago when I was doing my initiatory style challenges that I asked some YouTube friends to give me challenges. There was a challenge that involved designing a tattoo that would represent my spiritual path. Part of the challenge was not that I had to get it, but that, you know, if I designed it right and it was the right thing, that I would want to get it. And I apparently accomplished it because I really do want to get this tattoo someday. But I'm not going to say what it is now because I know I suck. I'm always so vague and I don't tell you things. But because I'm going to do a series about those challenges, and I've been meaning to do it for years. I know, it's on my list. I'm going to be doing patrons-only things about that first, though, for sure. So if you don't know about my Patreon, it's patreon.com/cutewitch772. You can sponsor my cutewitch772 videos there. That's where I'll be talking more about it. But anyway, there is a tattoo that I feel sort of represents my spiritual path that I want to get someday. But lately, like just recently within the past couple of weeks, I've also been thinking I'd love to get a pentacle tattooed somewhere. The pentacle is not the thing that I designed during my challenge, right? I always thought like that would be the most obvious thing, but I never really desired to get it. And the reason that I don't have any tattoos, never wanted any tattoos before I accomplished that challenge and designed one, is that I felt like there's nothing that I like enough to get it permanently tattooed on my body. However, if there were to be anything that was important enough to me, it would absolutely be relative to my spiritual path. I can't see me really ever getting anything that wouldn't be. Just because I can't see it now doesn't mean that wouldn't happen in the future, but at this time, I could never see myself getting a tattoo that doesn't have some kind of spiritual significance to me. So all of that said, I don't have a tattoo right now, but I've been really feeling like I would love to get a pentacle tattoo because I don't really know why, but in the past couple of months, my anxiety has been a lot more difficult, my depression has been a little bit more difficult to deal with, and I've been having this feeling that I don't feel right, I guess, if I leave the house with jewelry on if I don't have a pentacle on. So I have many, many pentacle necklaces, but I don't always want to wear those necklaces, right? Sometimes I want to wear something else, but then I think, oh, I'm not wearing a pentacle anywhere. And I have a pentacle ring, but I don't always want to wear my rings either. So I'm like trying to figure out other things that I can wear that I would always have a pentacle on me. And I have a pentacle charm on my hand fan that I take to the medieval fair, so sometimes there's that. I don't know, like I've never really been, I go through phases of feeling like I need to have that symbol around me and phases of not. But anyway, for the medieval fair last week, I considered this for my birthday. This friend did not because they didn't know that my birthday was coming up, but my friend who does henna at the medieval fair gave me a henna tattoo. So I do have this. Had to get out of my work shirt anyway. This is also a birthday gift from a friend from the medieval fair. It is a tiger's eye, which is a Leo birthstone, so I thought that was a very appropriate birthday gift. Thank you if you're watching this. So yeah, I designed that henna tattoo that my friend did for me because I really wanted to have a pentacle somewhere semi-permanently on my body. So that's why I'm not wearing a pentacle necklace today, because I know I have that right there. And you know me, I love my moon symbols. My friend Derek actually just recently got me a birthday gift. It was a late Yule, early birthday gift. We don't get to see each other that often. Let me see if I can grab it. Okay, I don't know where it went, but I wore it as a sash the other day at the medieval fair, the last day. It's a purple shawl sash type thing, triangular, with the triple moon embroidered on it and little star beads attached to it. And it's actually double-sided. There's a fuzzy blue and black and purple yarn on one side, and the other side is a white, so it really stands out. So the triple moon, anything with moon phases, and the pentacle are important to me. So I designed this little henna tattoo with that, and then I told her I just wanted some vines, like swirly vines, because spirals are also very important to me. And then I asked her to do some little flowers or leaves or whatever, and she just said, okay, I get the idea of what you want. And then she did it and took a picture and showed it to me and asked if I wanted anything changed or anything, you know, added to it. And I thought, no, it's perfect, because she even did 5 petals on the flowers and they look like little stars. So I love it. I absolutely love this. I don't know if it's something that I would ever get permanently, but I do like having those symbols, and so if I can do it with henna and have it be not forever and ever permanent, but semi-permanent for a few weeks at a time, I think that's a pretty good compromise for me. I really enjoy that. Tattoos and body modifications, piercings, stuff like that in general, what are my views on it? I love it, and like I said, the only reason that I've never done it already is because I didn't feel like there was anything I wanted to make that commitment to. I have a problem with permanency. Like, there's the aspect of me where I don't like things to change, but then at the same time, I like to know that I can change things if I want to. So there's a strong commitment with getting something permanent like a tattoo, right? Even a piercing, you can take it out and it'll go back to normal, it'll close. Just like this ear, how many times I've pierced it and it's closed back up, so I only have one ear pierced. I used to wear one earring all the time in my videos and in my real life, and people would be like, what happened to your other earring? That's what happened. So, but yeah, you might have noticed recently I've been wearing a nose ring. I really enjoy that. I don't know if I will ever get it permanently done or anything else similar, but I like the nose ring thing. I think Medusa piercings are really cool looking. I don't know if I would ever get one, at least not at this time. At this time, I don't even have multiple ear piercings, you know? But I like it. I think that there is a point where I would be like, that's too much for me, because some people do the extreme body modifications, tongue splitting, all that kind of thing. But tattoos I think are cool. And especially if they have a meaning behind them. Like, sometimes I see people, I'm just like, oh, that's a really cool tattoo, like, you know, whatever, tell me about it. And they're just like, oh, it's whatever, it just looked cool. And maybe that's cool for you. I would not personally be able to do that, I don't think. I would want to have something really meaningful and whatever. And meaningful to you is not the same as meaningful to anyone else, so it's whatever you like. But yeah, I like the concept. I think it's a pretty awesome way to express yourself and, like I said, have something sort of permanently with you that you know is always going to be there. So those are my thoughts. And I will see you next month on this channel. The next 2 weeks after the anniversary are subs weeks, and then we'll start back up with us in September. But I will see you on my personal channel much more often, CuteWitch772. Go and join me there. I'm about to record a video for that after this. So I'll see you later. Don't forget to be awesome, blessed be, and goodbye.